Jesse Lee Peterson absolutely exposes Erika Kirk, and Jesse Lee Peterson dives deep into these different interview appearances that were featuring Erika Kirk and her public responses following her husband's death, contrasting her moments of apparent grief with, displays of intense anger to reveal what he claims is the real Erika Kirk. Okay, so Jesse Lee Peterson states that that anger is always evil, meaning that Erika Kirk's claimed righteous anger against conspiracy theorists and those who are celebrating the death is in fact a lie, because true forgiveness actually eliminates all anger. So Jesse Lee Peterson also shares that people should never trust an angry person and stuff, and critiques Kirk's emotionally charged condemnations as calculated performances and everything in an act. So here's Jesse Lee Peterson delivering powerful advice, encouraging viewers to reject the anger, and as he exposes the anger and alleged performance of Erika Kirk. Let's get right into it.
Some sort of incident with this female Erika Kirk, and I don't know what's going on with her, but Kirk, not our Kirk that worked for us, Kirk as in Charlie wife. Apparently, Erika Kirk, the lights are on, but ain't nobody home with this female. Yahoo News is reporting. I don't know what's going on with her because I didn't watch this episode of this. I didn't watch this show that she was on, and the last time I saw her was when she was like, I forgive him. I'm like, what the? But anyway, my bad. Yahoo News is reporting. Erika Kirk, the widow of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk, fired back at conspiracy theories. Apparently, there's some people who level a series of unfounded accusation of Kirk. She said that what she's feeling now is righteous anger, according to this story. Watch this from Outnumbered on Fox News.
Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, I'm very.
This is the real person.
Righteous anger, because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this, excuse my French, but this is not okay.
Now, that's the real person. That's not the one that said, I forgive you. That's the real Erika. She's not acting. All the other mess was acting.
You know what I think all of this is? All of this seems to me is like someone at Turning Point USA, TPUSA, may be trying to go ahead and trying to have, Erika to go ahead and say these things, that things are well, I wouldn't say act this way, but I think they're trying to go ahead and control the narrative and stuff over at TPUSA as if it was in the name of what Charlie Kirk would do and what he's up behind, because it has me really suspicious of the fact that, a lot of people who Charlie Kirk opposed and everything have stepped into, quote, help with TPUSA. I mean, that's what I'm wondering and stuff. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. Or do you have that similar thought yourself? Because let's be real here. All of these things that's happening right now, these aren't the things that Charlie would have wanted. I mean, in the end, he started, he had a lot of people going against him before, and in the end and stuff, he started speaking out even further. Heck, even went on ahead and did an audit with the company that he founded and stuff. I mean, let's keep it a beam. if you have people who he was against, who were against him, all of a sudden going into, or infiltrating TPUSA, you have to start asking questions. What really is going on?
This is the real deal. Anger. And it ain't nothing righteous about that at all. Those eyes are too wide open to be righteous.
I seriously think that Erika Kirk may be a pawn in all of this stuff. If I'm wrong, or if you agree, let me know in the comments below.
I don't know what happened. I don't know who she's talking about or what they're saying, but I know that this is the real person. This person was hiding during the funeral and all that until she got on that board thing. Now you're looking at the real person. And had she forgiven, as she said she did, there would be no anger even now, no matter what's going on, whatever is happening. There would be no anger. And that is not righteous anger that she displayed right there. I don't know what happened or who making money from it, but I know there's nothing righteous about the way she just reacted. That's a lie. It's a lie. CBS has reported, CBS News, Erika Kirk has a message for people who sought to justify of her late husband. Watch this.
One of the most alarming things about Charlie's murder was the way that some people in this country reacted to it, that he somehow had it coming. What do you say to people who justified his death?
You're sick. He's a human being.
Not anymore.
You think he deserved that? Tell that to my 3-year-old daughter.
Here come the acting. Now she's acting again. Showcase personality.
You want to watch and high res the video of my husband being murdered and laugh and say he deserves it? There's something very sick in your soul, and I pray that God saves you. I pray, because that is what is so wrong. The internet in this world has dehumanized us.
The internet didn't do that, lady. What a mess. I wish her well, though. I don't know what's going on, but I wish her well. On one couch, she's like angry, and on the next couch, she's crying. And we all know that when she's crying, she's lying. When she's crying, she's lying. What a mess. And the people who, if it's true, the people who, and I have seen it. It is true that there are some people who celebrated the death of Charlie. Those people are evil, and they can't help it. Forgive them. They know not what they do. Really, something else is driving them. Forgive.
Yeah, Jesse Lee Peterson is definitely correct about that. I mean, if you really forgive, if you can forgive the person who took your husband and everything, I mean, you should be able to forgive other people, not selective forgiveness as well. Because, I mean, I'm keeping it being, me being a man of faith myself, a Christian. I mean, if you have to forgive one person, you have to forgive everyone who trespassed against you. Why? Because the God who you proclaim to worship and glorify in spirit and in truth, if you want him to forgive you, you have to forgive others. Okay, we are still sin, even those of us who came out of the watery grave of baptism and stuff, and we sought salvation, which does now save us. By the way, if you actually want the Lord to forgive you and everything, and you're still sinning to this day, you have to forgive those who trespassed against you, who offended you, who insulted you, betrayed you, so on and so forth. Okay, even if it's speaking out against people who you claim are your family and stuff. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that like I said, I really think that she may be a pawn, if you will, and Jesse Lee Peterson seems to be alluding to that very particular fact. So yes, Jesse Lee Peterson, he's definitely stating that, this is all an act that Erika Kirk is doing. Okay, so this is nothing new. I mean, this is Jesse Lee Peterson we're talking about here. I mean, he's just saying how he sees it. Okay, whether you disagree with Jesse Lee Peterson or agree with Jesse Lee Peterson, that's up to you to decide, okay? But at the same time, he does have some good points and a few strong points as well. So Jesse Lee Peterson is definitely being honest about this.
Them, Erika, don't cry. Forgive. I thought you forgive. Forgive them. They know what they do. Christ would be crying over that. He'd be like, what the? And he wouldn't make room for the devil by giving the devil any attention. Do you know that you're not supposed to give any attention to evil, but watch it, but give it no attention? Lay your weapon down.
Jesse Lee Peterson is definitely right. So makes you wonder, back to my earlier point about who is actually, having Erika Kirk be set up, who's controlling her, okay? Because right now she's giving a lot of attention to the evil that she proclaims to be evil and everything. She's speaking out against it. She's speaking out about it and stuff, but that's her giving attention to it, okay? If that's the case and you're, claiming to be, a godly woman who prays often, praying for these people and everything, I mean, let's be real. Just state not giving them any attention, not letting them win. Next question. That's it. Okay? And I'm sorry to constantly pause this, but these are some good points that Jesse Lee Peterson is definitely raising. Okay? And Jesse Lee Peterson has, shared some insights of what it means to be a true Christian. And it's got me questioning if Erika Kirk is being genuine or if there's someone behind the scenes that's pushing her to go ahead and say these things and make these appearances. So I wonder what more Jesse Lee Peterson has to say.
The ship around, and all thoughts, all lies, all the time, about anything. And human nature is evil. Human nature, because it's the nature of Satan, evil, the spirit of evil, is worse than what you can even imagine. Why do you think human beings treat each other the way they do? There's no love in that nature, no love in the heart. It's all human beings are evil. There's no such thing as a good human being. And I hear people say, well, find the good in others. You ain't going to find no good in human beings. Human beings are wicked. And as soon as you overcome wickedness in your own heart, you will not be giving one thought about human beings. Really. And Christ said, it's Bible thumper. And Christ said, do not trust an angry person. And y'all promote anger as good. That woman thought Erika thought she was righteous anger.
He just reminded me. He just stated that they're promoting anger, which is evil. Okay. That kind of reminds me of the scripture of Isaiah chapter 5, verses 20 and 21. That way they made good is evil. That which is good is evil, and that which is evil they made good. I mean, that's what it reminds me of.
That's not righteous anger. Anger is evil. And if you doubt me, look what you think and do to others in your state of anger. And it's for the thrill of it. That's why you do it. You get a thrill from it because you're evil. Isn't that amazing? Human beings are evil. And you can tell an evil person the moment you see a sign of anger, just quietly know to yourself, because you got to deal with human beings, right? But quietly know you're dealing with an evil person. And there's no limit to what they would do. They're smiling in your face while all the time they want to take your place. The backstabbers. Human beings are evil, folks. No such thing. I ask people, are you good? Yeah. How are you good? I'm nice. I do things for people. I help others. I do this and I do that. But how are you good, though? You told me to act of an evil person. How are you good? Nobody can tell me how they're good. 888-7753.
Yeah, that's definitely something interesting that Jesse Lee Peterson has revealed about Erika Kirk, because he's actually touched up upon a few things that made me think about these whole appearances. You know, I mean, Jesse Lee Peterson seems to be the kind of guy who doesn't trust the mainstream media, whether it's CBS News or even Fox News and stuff, especially when he talked about this whole thing with Erika Kirk making these appearances. And Jesse Lee Peterson, I mean, he didn't miss. Okay, he definitely didn't miss. But yeah, I mean, either way, like, Erika Kirk shouldn't be giving any attention to these kind of evil things that people are saying are happening with these, you know, so-called conspiracy theorists and stuff. And we're in a time where conspiracy theorists are being proven right, and Jesse Lee Peterson has to say so in that too. So let me know your thoughts about this from this Jesse Lee Peterson clip on Erika Kirk, and I'll see you all in the next one.